Shades Cove.
Okay.
Here's Derrick Knob up here on the AT.
Okay.
You just 0.3 miles to Greenbrier Trail. You take Greenbrier Trail down to the junction with the Middle Prong Trail.
Okay.
And just stay to the left the whole way, and you end up at Tremont Road.
Is that the 12-mile route or the 8-mile?
This is the 8. It's 8.5.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna come down here and do this.
Okay.
Just to give myself some
Miles
and alternate views.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is day 3 of our Smokies backpacking trip. I'm with Bill, and we are coming out of Derrick Knob Shelter. Today, we're supposed to go like 13 and a half miles to Mount Collins Shelter, which included up and over Clingmans, but Bill and I decided that we're gonna go ahead and bail out. The last 2 days were really challenging days. And Bill got into camp at like 10:20 last night, and it's just, it takes us too long to do those miles. So we're gonna bail out. We're walking down the AT. One of the hikers at the shelter told us that if we go to Tremont, which is where he's headed today, his car is there, and he will give us a ride back to our car at Newfound Gap. So we decided that sounded like a good idea to us, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're taking the AT north. We're gonna go left on the Greenbrier Trail and then down the Middle Prong Trail and meet this hiker at the Tremont parking area. So we get another day of hiking in the Smokies. It's about 8.5 miles, what we're gonna do today, mostly downhill, which will be a nice change for us. And then we're gonna get a ride back to our car. But at least we get one more day of hiking in the Smokies, even if it's not on the AT.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll check in later. Okay, here we are at our trail junction. So we're gonna go down the Middle Prong, well, we're gonna go down the Greenbrier Ridge Trail to the Middle Prong Trail. So the Middle Prong Trail is 4.2 away. So we are gonna go to the left here. There's a split here, so we're gonna go left. The AT goes to the right. And that's the other sign up there. There's a turkey, everybody. Another one. It's the second one I've seen. Right there. There he is. See him? It's definitely a dead tree.
Yeah.
All right, we are carrying along, heading towards the Middle Prong Trail on the Greenbrier Ridge. This trail's been lovely so far. Very cruisy, unlike what we've had the last 2 days in every way. It's been lovely. Okay, this looks interesting. Not sure what we're gonna do here. Trail's gone. We'll work it out and get back to you. Okay, we made it. That was sketchy. All right, carrying on the Greenbrier Ridge Trail. Beautiful. come to another one. Wow. So pretty. Decisions. He's gonna have to get his feet wet going this way. But it's safer than trying to rock hop on these boulder edges covered in moss that are really slippery, so. But, gonna have to get the feet wet. So this trail is beautiful. Bill and I have been enjoying it. We just passed a bunch of day hikers and they smelled like soap and shampoo and perfume. And their scent lingered in the air for quite a while. I can only imagine what Bill and I smell like right now. Beautiful, beautiful walk by the river. This trail has been awesome. I think it's the Greenbrier Ridge Trail. It's been great. I'm glad we got to do this because this is kind of what I think of. Well, you can't see it now, but that river, the moss-covered rocks and all the water, that's what I think of when I think of the Smokies. And we haven't gotten to see much of this in the last couple of days. Walking the ridge walk through the Smokies on the Appalachian Trail. So, bailing out has kind of given us this gift. An opportunity to see a different trail in the Smokies today. So that's great. Okay, we're coming up to a junction with a sign, so maybe this is our next trail that we take down. Let's see. Hi, we're stopping for a quick snack break, and we will be on the Middle Prong Trail next, which is this way. We're gonna take that 4-point something to the bottom parking lot where we're gonna meet our hiker friend Alex, who's gonna drive us back to our car at Newfound Gap. Thank you, Alex. We're on the Middle Prong Trail. This one's lovely too. It's like an old road. We're cruising. Lots of waterfalls. We're following a creek. So it's been nice hiking today. There's a beautiful bridge here, everyone. Thank you for the bridge. And look at the waterfalls. Let me show you. This is so beautiful. Wow. So beautiful. And there are benches here for people to enjoy. This has been such a beautiful hike. Okay, we just completed the Middle Prong Trail. So we are back at the parking lot, which is right there. Hi, we made it to the car thanks to a wonderful, kind shuttle ride from Alex, a hiker we met yesterday at the shelter.
Yep.
How was this trip for you?
It was hard. It was hard. We distances were just a little too challenging for me. I guess I've got to get in a little bit better shape if I'm going to take down 13 miles in a day. So with the kind of climbs we had, and Rocky Top is one that 6 miles stretch, I think is enough for anybody to be a full day. I don't think anybody would go up and down that thing. I think it's just a lot of rocks, and you got to take your time to work your way around them, or you're not going to be safe. So I did one head flip over it, so it was
Scary.
But it was a little scary, yeah. But my judo training as a 16-year-old came through, and I did a flip and literally ended up on my pack and in a pile of rocks, and it didn't faze me. I may have a bump or a bruise someplace, but it was literally did a head over heels onto my back. So coming down, it was slippery, it was raining and slick, so that can happen. You got to be careful. It's wherever you are, and
we're lucky it wasn't worse.
Yep, I'm lucky it wasn't worse. And it was interesting. Still, it was like doing 12 miles like that in 14 hours. It was that I could still do it at 73. I was very thankful to God that I could physically get that, do that accomplishment. So Jen was great, and had some water ready for me when I got to the shelter, and I got some stuff that I had. Just had a cold dinner and climbed into the bed, and I slept really well last night.
I bet you did. And then we bailed out this morning. Alex said if we came down to where he was parked, he would drive us back to Newfound Gap. So we had a lovely, lovely trail hike this morning, 8.5 miles out.
Yeah, if you're ever doing the Appalachian and you want a side hike, this is absolutely, it was gorgeous. It was the last 5.5 miles were by a stream. It was just one cascade after another of running, fast running water, several small waterfalls, and it was just really very, very beautiful.
It was quintessential Smoky Mountain hiking. So
and it was just nice. Pretty much most of the trail, I mean, there was always some rocky areas, but most of the trail was an old road bed, actually train, he said.
Yeah, he said a railroad track, old railroad track.
It was still in pretty good shape, so it was good. So.
All right, well, we're going to head home. We're tired. We had a great trip. Even though we bailed out, it was still epically beautiful, and we enjoyed every second we were out there. And we're
just replanning for figure out how we're going to do it next time.
Yeah, we'll catch up next time with it. We're just going to do smaller sections. So I think 12 miles a day in the Smokies was a little ambitious for us. This is really rugged, tough terrain in the Smokies. Very, very difficult. So now we know.
Now we know.
Lessons learned. Okay, we'll see you on our next adventure, everyone. See you on the trail.